Welcome back to my channel. I'm outside right now in my rocking chair because we have a visitor, and so her brother wanted to go see, what is that, the new Spider-Man movie? I forget what the actual name of it. I forget the actual, like the one with Miles. And hold on, I don't lock the door. And so I offered to watch her for him, for her mommy, so her mommy can have mommy and son time. And at first I used to always be confused on why I used to see like people walking kids down the street, but I get it now. When kids is crying, you walk them down the street, because you know you can't cry and walk. Sometimes they do, but you know the walk will calm them down. And then I was just like, hold on, let me sit in a rocking chair and rock her, because she was like starting to fall asleep on the walk. And as soon as I sat in this chair and started rocking her, she fell asleep. So yeah, she sleep and we just chilling. We chilling right now until her mommy comes and pick her up again. Is it too much to ask to sleep for 2 hours? Probably. How long naps take? But she really like a chill baby. It's just she's a mommy's girl. Well, not even, because she wouldn't even call it crying for her mommy. I told her mommy, I said she wasn't even crying for you, she was crying for her brother. So yeah, she's like in a stage where she only mess with who she mess with. But yeah, we chilling. Yeah, today's Monday, so happy Monday. I'll be back. Y'all, when I tell you, I don't know what just came over me, but I've been feeling it for a couple of days, and I've been trying to like fight it. I've been trying to like not let it overcome me. Like, so last year, like 2021, like December, like no, it was really like October of 2021. I don't know what it was. I know what it was. It was, I was in so much pain from the car accident. I couldn't get comfortable. I couldn't sit down. I couldn't drive. I couldn't sleep. Like it would just hurt, and it felt like something was out of place every time like I did anything. And then when I would stand up, it felt like my hip was like sinking. Then when I would walk, sometimes it would lock up. It was just a lot. I was just going through a lot, like after my accident in 2021. And so I know that plus me turning 30 had like really just caused me to slip into like a depression or whatever. And so I was like off. That's why I was like off. I was off for like 8 months. Yeah, I was off from like December to August or September or something like that last year. And so like I was talking to my therapist and stuff like that, and so I was able, I know what it feels like, but sometimes I don't know what it feels like when I'm like slipping into like the depression or whatever. My depression, I don't know what it, like I was diagnosed with it and everything, depression, anxiety, but I know when I'm slipping into, sometimes I can catch it. It was like, I don't even know how to explain it. It was just tears that was just coming out. Like I don't know how to explain it. Like I was numb. So you know, like sometimes when you cry, you feel, and you know why you're crying, you feel it and all of that. But I literally would just be sitting, I could just be watching TV and tears would just be falling down my eyes. I was so numb. Like at that time I wasn't probably even feeling anything. I would just start crying or whatever. And so I had went to therapy. I had started a therapist or whatever, and she was like kind of helpful, but since she was going through with my health insurance, she wasn't like the best therapist. Like she was only allowed to talk about, what do she call it? I forget the type of therapy that she does, but it's only, I don't know how to explain the type, so I don't know what it's called, but basically what it is, she can only talk to you about things that is like currently happening to you. You know, like some therapists, they'll go like deep and like dive into like issues that, you know, like how was your childhood, or you know, things like that. They'll try to get to the core reason, but she wasn't allowed to get to the core. She was only allowed to deal with if anything was occurring like right now in the present or whatever. And so while it was helpful and I was able to deal with things like right now that was like stressing me out, and she kind of pulled me, she kind of didn't or whatever, because she also like, I wouldn't go back to her. She like undermined my feelings when I was telling her that I was turning 30, and I felt like it was like a stronghold on me. Like I felt like I was like, life was pulling me and I just couldn't like cross over to 30. And so when I was telling her that, I was just like, I just feel like I'm not accomplished, I'm not where I need to be or where I'm supposed to be. Like when I'm thinking of 30, I thought my life would be like this, and I'm like probably not even like halfway there or whatever. And so I was telling her, I was just like, I know it's not good to compare yourself, but you know, I see girls that's way younger than me and that's like accomplished and stuff like that. And so she was just like, it's just 30, it's just a number. And when a person is telling you that they're terrified of turning 30, they don't want to hear, oh, it's just 30, it's just a number. Like that's not good, being a good therapist or whatever. But speaking of right now, I literally was just driving and I just got so sad, and I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. I don't know how to identify it this time. I don't know like where to pinpoint it, but I do feel it. And then it's probably also the fact that I gave almost 10 years to a job and they just laid me off. So it's probably that. It probably is that. Because it's like, yeah, it probably is that. And then it's so hard like to find a good job out here. Yep, that's what it is. All of this stuff is stressing me out. But it's crazy because like, so my mother and my auntie went out of town. They went to Vegas, and before they went out to Vegas, my aunties, before they went to Vegas, I had a prayer with God, and I was like sitting and I was like meditating. I did start back doing my daily meditation, and I was just saying, you know, God, I was just like, God, I believe that you are going to make a way for me in this time that I am taking off from work, and I'm looking for what I like, trying to find what is going to make me happy with my career path versus just jumping into anything just to pay some bills or whatever. I was just like, I have faith that you are going to make a way, that all of my bills are going to be able to be paid, that you prepared me for this moment, with like me saving and all of that. Like I live within my means. I don't do all of that extra shopping and stuff like that. I don't spend a lot of money on shoes, clothes, and all of that. I don't, like, people be telling me I'm cheap, but I really don't think I'm cheap. I just like to spend smartly or whatever, and then I save. So I truly believe God prepared me for this moment. I say that all the time. But I was saying that, yeah, that was my prayer. And so then my aunties and my mother had me drop them off to the airport, and it's a far drive, and I didn't ask them for no gas money, but they gave me gas money. And then my auntie had forgot her wallet at home, and so I had to like run to her house, get her wallet, and then drop it back off to the airport for her so she could go. And she had sent me, she was just like, give me your Cash App so I can send you some money. And I was just like, no, I'm good or whatever. And on what was it, I don't know why this came over me, but it came over me that it was just like, look, you just asked God to like provide for you, to make a way for you, to make ends meet for you, and all of this. And what if your auntie sending you this money is, you know, a way of God, like, speaking to other people? Like, what if that's God providing a way for you? And so she asked again. She was just like, I'm not playing, give me your Cash App. And so I sent it to her, and literally she sent me money or whatever, and that helped me with gas for like a month or whatever. And I was just like, I have to stop being so prideful and just accept help. Like, I don't know, I feel bad taking anything from anyone, like I do, but I can't ask God to help make a way and to make ends meet and to provide a way, and then when he is sending blessings, I'm like turning them away or whatever. So that's my little tangent. I do feel like right now I am on the tip or the peak of like a depressing state. I'm gonna fight back though. I'm gonna fight back. He really does push me to want to get up out of bed, and I'm so grateful for that. And then like one day after I had like brought him in the house, I was just like, I literally had to prep talk myself, like, and push myself, and was just like, Bree, do your hair. And then I did my hair and I felt good, and I was like, Bree, get in the shower. And I got in the shower and I felt good, and I was like, put some nice clothes on, and I did that, and I just felt better. And so I literally have to, like, for like a week, I had to like prep talk myself, like, okay, get up, I wasn't even eating. I was just like, get up, make yourself breakfast or whatever. I really do thank God for bringing Axel in my life. I really do, because he be helping me. Shout out to Axel. I got all of these videos that I need to edit, and I was set to edit it, but it just kept coming over me like, what are you, oh, I'm about to cry. It came over me. I was just like, okay, Bree, you've been doing this for like, when? Since like 2000 and I forget when. I'm gonna have to go look it up. But I was just like, you've been doing this for all these years. I haven't been consistent. I'm not even gonna stunt. But you've been doing this for all these years, and it's not like paying off. Like, at what point are you gonna just like give it up and just like move on? Like, at what point, like, it's not working out for you? Like, your social media is not, no one's catching on. Like, no one's catching on to your YouTube channel. Like, the brands are not seeing you. Like, when are you gonna give up? And so for the rest, like for the whole April, like after my birthday, I did not vlog. And then I didn't start back vlogging until Mother's Day, when we had went out of town. And like being in like a different environment like had pushed me to be like, it had motivated me. Like, every time I go to Atlanta, I'm like always motivated or whatever to like create content or whatever. And so that was just like on me, like, stop picking up your camera. Like, no one's watching it. Like, it's like they're not catching on. Just like, at what point will you say, okay, that's it or whatever, and just move on from it? And so I didn't edit any videos in between that time either, because I was just like, no one's gonna watch it, Bree. Like, just give it up. And so I had to like sit with myself as well and be like, okay, you know what your purpose is. You know why you are doing this content creating. You know your why. And so just keep pushing, and eventually God is gonna bless you with the next level. And so I literally had to like sit with myself in that or whatever. And I'm gonna fight back. I'm gonna fight back. And I'm gonna prove to myself that I am worthy of being a content creator. So I'm gonna fight back. I'm gonna fight back. Y'all later. What we say about that? What we say about that? I'll see y'all later. Y'all, the lighting is trash. I apologize. Y'all, so I just came back from Dollar Tree. And so I wanted to try these little things out. I wanted to try these out. And I had bought the wrong ones. I bought the wrong ones the other day. The ones that I bought the other day had metal. And so I bought the one for like, I think they said for braces and for people that has like bigger gaps. This is all like rubber. So even if you don't have like a gap, it has rubber so you can get in there. So I wanted to try these out. And y'all, why did my Dollar Tree have like a whole bunch of kiss nails? Like, look at these. Look at these. It's so cute. So I'm gonna do that. But what I'm excited about, look at these. And anybody that knows me, this is my favorite Bible verse. And so I just bought the last two. Like I was searching to see if they had any more, but this was the last two, so I just bought it. But this is my favorite Bible verse. It's the Bible verse, God is this is not it. I mean, it's the same thing. God is in the midst of her, she shall not be moved. But I like it from the, I think it's the NIV version. God is within her, she shall not, God is within her, she shall not move. But I mean, it's cool or whatever. But yeah, they are, I think they're notepads. I don't even know what they are. I just got them. Oh, it is. Oh, and it has different Bible verses on each page. So it's a notepad, like reminders, and it has different Bible verses on like each one. I'll read a few. So this one, it says, for he shall give his angels charge over thee to keep thee in all thy ways. I feel like, I don't know what version this is. I don't know what Bible version this is. I still ain't built nothing. I don't know what this spirit of laziness that is upon me. But y'all, we gotta pray it away. We gotta pray it away. Pray it away. I'm about to twist my hair down so it can look halfway decent tomorrow. What else am I gotta go through all my clips because I do have some clips. I thought I transferred all of the clips that I was gonna edit and upload onto my hard drive, and I had like put away memory cards, old memory card in my, and I found some footage. I'm like, girl. So we about to have a little throwback on some footage. But I mean, it's not too far like back. It's within like a couple of months, but yeah, we're about to have a throwback on footage. And then back to our regular scheduled program. But I'm just about to write out and order all of the clips that I have. I'm doing something on it's on Wednesday. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Today is Friday. So in what, 5 days? Oh my goodness. I could tell y'all because I'm gonna bring y'all with me. I purchased a tap out session for some tattoos. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So this one thigh tattoo where it's my rose, that was supposed to be done years ago. We're gonna do the thigh. Oh my goodness. Oh, if the thigh is something, like the side of the thigh, it's something else, y'all. But I ain't gonna come back tonight. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. I'll see y'all in the morning. Yeah, I'll see y'all in the morning.
And I said to myself, I want her name to ring, you know.
Yeah. So here's my tattoo. You just gotta do, hold on. You just gotta color in the rose, the leaf. So just the flowers and the butterfly. He like touched up the lining on it.